runs to the other pole, as you see the other one, the last one, almost there. So this is a three-dimensional company, and you can see the vegetation and the plantation that we already have in place. We are going to have most of them. But I think the rest of the details will be explained.
We have walked a long journey for many years, almost 6 or 5 years, when we were working on this project. For this project to reach where it has reached, it's not easy, because it has to go what we call a cycle. For it to be funded by the government of Uganda, it has to go through a cycle. And this project is on NDP 3. So we had to go through what we call concepts. We had to go through what we call, the microphone is not clear, I don't know why. Okay, we had to go concept, the profile, feasibility studies, and the last part was feasibility study, pre-feasibility, then feasibility. So it has been a long journey. This project was at one time in NDP 2, then we pushed it to NDP what? NDP 3. And as you are aware, NDP 3 is ending, and we are going to NDP what? NDP 4. So I want to take this opportunity to thank the government of Uganda for supporting this project. As you are aware, we are going to establish the zoos, or the regional satellite wildlife conservation centers across the country. We have earmarked 4 areas or sites in Uganda: Mbale, Gulu, Chenjojo, and Mbarara. And all these sites are under NFA, the Central Forest Forest Reserves. In a special way, I want to thank National Forestry Authority for giving us land, but not only giving us land, we have worked together through this journey. So supporting and embracing this project, we are very grateful. Whenever we come here, we get warm hospitality, warm reception. We want to thank you. We want to thank the Iya Masava, represented by now Deputy Prime Minister here, will be given the opportunity to say some few remarks. We want to thank you. Those who are not well versed with this place, this is a holy ground. This is where circumcision starts from, before it spreads the whole of this region, not only Uganda but also Kenya, because this is the area where circumcision starts, then it goes up to even Bungoma, Trans Nzoia, the other parts of Kenya, but this is the cradle land of circumcision. And I'm sure he will be talking about circumcision, which happens every even years. And I think the official launch is on the 3rd of August. So I think everybody will again be invited to witness how blood is shed here, how the boys are initiated into what? Manhood. So we are blessed to have got land close to the Mutoto, the cultural circumcision grounds. This is a very strategic area. It's very close. It's part of the city, Mbale city. It's not very easy to find land in the city. This is part of Mbale city. And this is the road, Mbale Tororo. Tororo is also not very far. So we believe this zoo, this center, is strategically located. It has what we call catchment area. Because what sustains a facility of this kind, when you have established it, it's the catchment area. Because it depends on the entry fees, people who come, the visitors, the school groups. So I'm sure we have enough schools around, neighboring districts like Soroti, Tororo here, Bukedi, Kenya, Bungoma, Kitale, and other districts, Kapchora, Karamoja. This is the center for Eastern Uganda. So this center is going to be what? Sustained. We want to thank the local leadership, especially members of parliament. I'm sure we have a representative for...
We are very grateful to the government of Uganda for having taken up our strategy and our thinking to fund this project. Let's clap for the government of Uganda. We are regionalizing conservation education in the country. From here we are going to the western, we are going to eastern, northern, to make sure that we avail conservation education facilities and information and awareness across the country, emphasizing environmental education and education for sustainable development. For us to be able to develop and achieve socioeconomic transformation, we must be able to conserve the resources onto which we depend, because the natural resources are basically cross-cutting across all the sectors of the economy. Therefore, if we don't conserve, if we don't create awareness about the value of conservation and the value of conserving the resources, it will be in fruition that we put up other efforts, because in future everything will crash if our environment cannot sustain us anymore. I want therefore to take this opportunity to thank the National Forestry Authority for agreeing to come in partnership with the Uganda Wildlife Education Centre for the collaborative forest management of this urban forest reserve. We thank National Forestry Authority and we give them a hand clap. So we are going to be managing this area in partnership. This development that is coming here is going to bring a lot of opportunities, and in line with the government's wish and effort to bring a lot of people into the money economy, to promote socio-economic transformation, as alluded to by our President Yoweri Museveni and the NRM government. This center is being supported by the government and is going to create jobs. We are going to give jobs to the local communities. There are going to be suppliers from the local community to supply animal food, to supply the tourists who will be here coming, to give them basketry materials. So the people of this region, you should count yourself as being lucky, and we should be happy that the government is undertaking this initiative to develop this area, to develop the local people of the area in the work or in the campaign to make sure that people transform their economies or their local household incomes, so that we can jump into the money economy as desired by our government. Therefore, I am very happy this morning. I want to thank the contractors who are smartly dressed here. They went through a rigorous process of evaluation and they have been selected on merit. Therefore, we expect you to do meritorious work under the great supervision of our consultant, who will be the liaison between us and yourselves. Let us start this and finish it, and very well, please, because we don't want to appear in Kosase or in Park. We don't deal with shoulder work. Some of you have been at UWEC and you have seen the quality of work that is being undertaken. High quality work. So that we can build a database of working together even in the future. If you satisfy us in Mbale, I don't see why we should not be taking you to Gulu or to Mbarara to change your job. Of course, following the procedures that are laid down by the PPDA Act, but it will depend on the capacity that you demonstrate here in terms of the deliverable, in terms of the timing, the quality of work, and quality assurance is going to be very key in the kind of work that you produce here on the ground. This is a national project. I therefore want you to put passion and patriotism in this work that you're doing. It's not all about working to get money and go away, but rather leaving a legacy as a company. If you have been given this opportunity by the government to undertake this project, make a name, leave a legacy. As you know, His Excellency the President is always here to open the Mbale festivals, and definitely we would want him to come here. Of course, he would be the one to open this project. Yeah. So please know that you are doing this as a national duty, as a national job, and so do the best that you can.
I'm here to represent National Forestry Authority and the Executive Director. And what a way to see that this project is progressing by witnessing the handover by Uganda Wildlife Education Centre to the contractors to kickstart the process. Whenever we are talking of developing and managing Central Forest reserves, we now bring in like-minded organizations within government and outside. But this time it's within government, where we usher in not only conserving the forests, but also wildlife and bringing in the aspect of education. This is the way to go, to promote income-generating activities while conserving and creating a haven for flora and fauna, just like it is today here at Mbale Central Forest Reserve. It is the way to go, and the public and other like-minded colleagues should only join in and embrace other activities like this. Before I step down, let me ask all the Mildred Nafuna very much. Organized Wildlife Education Centre has not grabbed land. There are ways you can go through National Forestry Authority to conserve and sustainably manage Central Forest reserves like UWEC has done. Please emulate them and call out other people who are like-minded to join. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we are grateful. And we know that this project is going to create an impact to the lives of our people in the communities. Because as it is in existence, you well know that we as Mbale City, of course, the local revenue is a sure deal. And also improving our lives of the people in the community is also a sure deal. That when it is here, people will be able to market their own items, and at the end of the day, every household will have an income. And I want to encourage our contractors that as you hear, we as the political leadership of Mbale City and Inzu Yomukoka, we are in support. And we promise that there will be no interaction when you're doing your construction. And I want to say that we shall be here on daily basis to monitor. So if you see the leadership of Inzu Masaba and then leadership of the city coming to check on the works, don't get worried. That wherever we say things are not moving on well, we shall need to advise, though we are not engineers, though we are lay people, but all we shall know that here it is not doing well, or here is not perfect. So we shall be coming in to give advice and also to back up that to see that the project is a success. And I want also advise that when you're here, please have the maximum respect for our communities, because that the contractors who usually come when they have come to do such works in the community, they abuse the rights of their people. For example, maybe falling in love with the young children underage, maybe the women, removing women from their homes and so on. At the same time, impregnating those ones, leaving them fatherless, without the fathers. So we want to say that as you're here, please try to minimize all that. Let's be zero tolerance, that you should not do that. Let's be people of integrity. Let's know why we are here. We also as Mbale City, of course, we have some challenges on garbage, on the waste management, but we want to get that as you come, please consider us also in that, to help us also manage that. It will be a success in wherever we are doing. Yeah, Mbale City is known as a tourism center, as you can look at it. The environment is cool, and everything which is within Mbale City is very attractive. But the only thing that we are lacking an element of a tourism section. But I'm happy that today, as it has come, this is going to work as a model, and whoever will be coming from wherever, because Mbale City is a sitting room. So whoever will be coming, perhaps going to Kapchora, going to Falls, or going where, this will be the starting point. So make sure that as you make something very beautiful and very attractive for our people. By good enough, you have encouraged us that what you're going to do is going to be so good compared to other areas. So we just want to encourage you that when you're here, know that the political leadership, technical leadership, the Inzu Masaba, we are together with you.
One thing, I would like to thank the NFA and UWEC and other partners who have tried, despite we really disturbed you, but you have tried at least to recognize it. And as we are here, even I could not imagine this is the second time we are sitting just here. But before that, I could not believe. We are very grateful, at least what you have given us, especially to the community of Masabaland. We really thank you very much, and in particular on behalf of my Prime Minister, he said he is very, very grateful because of this function which is here today. I'm Deputy Prime Minister, stroke Treasurer, but I need some resources to be supported. One idea I'm begging that we should at least assist us, the construction of the wall. If there's any possibility there, up to our cultural site up there, and even we request for at least also to get a land title for our area. But we still need your support. If the wall is there, all the activities will be done with it, and as being the treasurer, something will just leak in through the up to my pocket and into the Inzo, and that way I'm happy. Master of Simon talked of that he has really excited that he will look the way and you support. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much.
Come inside and first enjoy the animals before you in the name of going to the restaurant. You have to have it at the front. Then we have the children's park zone and green zone, picnic zone. Areas that have not been, we don't have facilities indicated, means they are in the other phases, and they're in the comprehensive master plan. We are only indicating the current phase of the project that we are launching today. So we have the tiger facility. We have the tiger facility. Not tiger, sorry, lion facility. We have the birds aviary. We have a bigger space for the birds aviary, but as we said, we are starting small in phases. We shall have a bigger one come later. So we have also the grazers exhibit. That's a bit a bigger one, where we shall have the other facilities.
Grazer means what?
Those are the the animals like zebras, antelope family, all that. So that live together. Yes, yes. Then we also have other facilities this side that have been given, but as I said, they are not in this phase. In the comprehensive master plan, we have them. So today we are launching the 6 projects that we have, of which we have 2 for the animal facilities. 3 for the animal facilities. That's the general exhibit for the grazing animals, birds aviary, and the lions exhibit. We have the lions exhibit, we have the grazers, then we have the birds aviary, are the ones we are considering in this phase as we begin this project, plus the management facilities at the front, and securing the entire space and creating for us access roads all around the site.
Friendship. The things of meeting on a Saturday we can share some land. Is it okay?
the background.